Once upon a time, nestled between the towering peaks of the Misty Mountains, there was a hidden realm known as the Crystal Cavern. This was no ordinary cavern. Its walls were lined with glowing crystals that shimmered with every color of the rainbow. The cavern was protected by an ancient enchantment, known only to the magical creatures who dwelled within. In this realm lived a young and brave girl named Aria. She was not a magical being herself but had always felt a deep connection to the mysteries of the world. Aria's village lay at the base of the Misty Mountains, and she often dreamed of exploring the cavern that the villagers spoke of only in whispers. One chilly evening, as the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Aria noticed a faint, blue glow coming from the direction of the mountains. Intrigued, she followed the light until she reached the cavern's entrance, which was hidden behind a curtain of ivy. She hesitated for a moment but then stepped through the ivy, her heart pounding with excitement. Inside the cavern, Aria was greeted by a breathtaking sight. The walls sparkled with crystals that cast dazzling reflections all around. In the center of the cavern, a large crystal floated above a shimmering pool, its light illuminating the entire space. This was the heart of the cavern, said to hold immense magical power. As Aria marveled at the sight, a soft voice echoed through the cavern. "Welcome, brave traveler." From behind a cluster of sparkling crystals emerged a wise and gentle dragon named Thaler. His scales were a deep shade of emerald green, and his eyes glowed with ancient wisdom. "I am Thaler, guardian of the Crystal Cavern," the dragon said. "What brings you here, young one?" Aria took a deep breath. "I've always dreamed of discovering the secrets of this place. I feel a strange pull towards it, and I couldn't resist coming to see it for myself." Thaler's eyes softened. "Few have ventured here with such a pure heart. The heart of the cavern has a special task for you." Aria looked at the floating crystal with curiosity. "What task?" "The heart of the cavern is in danger," Thaler explained. "A dark force is spreading across the land, threatening to drain the magic from our realm. Only a heart full of courage and kindness can help us restore the balance." Aria's eyes widened. "What can I do to help?" Thaler motioned to a small, intricately carved box resting beside the crystal. Inside this box is a magical compass that will guide you to the source of the dark force. You must use it to find and confront the shadow that threatens our world. Only then can you return and restore the heart's light. With a determined nod, Aria took the box and the compass it contained. The compass glowed faintly, pointing her towards a narrow passageway that led deeper into the cavern. As she followed its direction, the walls began to darken, and the air grew colder. After a long journey through the winding passages, Aria emerged into a dimly lit chamber where a shadowy figure loomed. It was the Sorcerer of the Shadows, a once powerful being who had turned to dark magic in his quest for eternal power. The sorcerer sneered as he saw Aria. "You think you can stop me with your feeble courage?" Aria, though frightened, stood her ground. "I have no magic, but I have something stronger, hope and a heart that believes in the light." The sorcerer's dark magic swirled around him, but as Aria spoke, the magical compass began to shine brightly. The light from the compass grew stronger, and Aria felt a surge of warmth and strength. With a burst of courage, she raised the compass high, and its light met the sorcerer's dark magic, pushing it back. The sorcerer's power began to wane as the light from the compass enveloped him. With a final, defiant cry, he was consumed by the light and vanished, leaving only a faint echo of his dark magic behind. The cavern began to brighten as the heart's light was restored. Aria returned to the central chamber, where Thaler awaited her with a proud smile. "You have done it, Aria," Thaler said. "The heart of the cavern is safe once more, thanks to your bravery and kindness." Aria smiled, feeling a deep sense of accomplishment. "I couldn't have done it without the guidance of the compass and the light of the heart." Thaler nodded. "The magic of the Crystal Cavern will always be a part of you now. Remember, true strength comes from within and from the light you carry in your heart." With that, Thaler escorted Aria back to the entrance of the cavern. As she stepped out into the cool night air, the blue glow from the cavern faded, but the warmth of the heart's magic lingered in her heart. Aria returned to her village, her spirit forever touched by the magic she had encountered. She shared her tale with her people, inspiring them with the courage and hope she had found within herself. And so, the Crystal Cavern remained a place of wonder and magic, its light forever protected by the brave heart of a young girl who had dared to seek its secrets. And they all lived happily ever after, in a world where courage and kindness illuminated even the darkest shadows.